Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's Quad Talk series video, we have some major upgrades for the YFZ, and I can't wait to share those with you. And I'm sure you can already tell by the thumbnail and title of what those upgrades are. So we're gonna go ahead and skip the intro and just get right into it. I'm gonna flip you around and show you what we have in store. We are basically overhauling the YFZ controls here in hopes to make the machine handle better, make it more comfortable to ride. You know that I like to take longer riding trips. My buddies and I went to Hatfield McCoy last year, and when you go into those type of trips, you're looking, you're going to be out on the trails for six plus hours. So it's really important to have a machine that is comfortable to ride. First off, let's just go ahead and get right into it. Let's talk about my bars. So as you see here, we have the Pro Taper Contour Series bar. As you know, what I currently have on the YFZ, I have their mid version, the mid contour series. These are now the high contour series. I'm hoping these give me a better or more comfortable riding position on the YFZ. I think they will. My only complaint with the mid contours is that they sit a little too low for me. And I think these will raise it up just a little bit. Now, the next steps, if this isn't enough, we'll move on to a +1 steering stem. I think that will raise it up just enough for me, but we're going to give these bars a shot. Very easy to install. I will film that when we do the installation, but really pumped to see how these affect the riding position for me. Hopefully it's a little bit more comfortable, but who knows? We're going to test these out and see how we like them. To go with the bars, a buddy of mine actually 3D printed me a custom bar pad, which is super sick. It matches my channel colors, and of course it matches the black Pro Taper bars, so that's gonna look really sick on there. I honestly don't know if I'm gonna run this pad all the time, just because it has sentimental value to me, so I don't want to damage it in any way, but that's gonna look really sick on the machine. Pro Taper does send you their bar pad, which is pretty standard, and I also have a blacked out version currently on the YFZ, which I'll probably end up using that because it just matches the theme that we have going on, but really liking how the new bar pad looks. To accompany the Pro Taper bars, I do have ODI Rogue ATV lock-on grips. I do currently run ODI grips on the YFZ. They're the Ruffian version, and I actually do quite like them. So these are a little bit different. They seem to be a little bit more padded in there. I know it's hard to tell, but they seem very padded and comfortable, and yeah, I think they should be good. Like I mentioned, I currently run ODI on the YFZ, and I am a huge fan, so I do really like the brand. So hopefully these turn out really well, and yeah, excited to try these out. Next on the list of upgrades, we have Acerbis. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Maybe it's Acerbis. Anyways, let me know in the comments how you pronounce that. But we have some Rally Pro handguards from Acerbis, and I think these are going to really be awesome on the YFZ. Now, in some older videos, you may have seen I had a different model of Acerbis grips, or excuse me, I had a different version of Acerbis handguards. They were the much cheaper version. These were about $75-ish. The version that I had previously was the Moto version, and I can't remember the exact name off the top of my head, but they were great. They were blue. They looked really nice, super easy installation, and I think these should be the same. The reason why I don't have the other ones anymore is actually because I broke them. So they got thrown away, and these are the replacements. These are a much beefier setup than the old Acerbis guards that I had. These actually bolt into the bars there, as you see, and we're going to open this up and dig in here in a little bit. So actually, fun fact, the old handguards that I had from Acerbis, I ended up breaking them right before, almost a week before I went to Hatfield McCoy with my buddies on the riding trip last year, so I never got a chance to put those to the test, and I guess it was a good sign that they broke. That meant, they weren't ready for the trails. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and install these. They look way beefier. Like I mentioned, they bolt into the bars over here, and they connect through here, obviously, and this is a much denser plastic than what I had previously. So I think overall it's going to be a great upgrade for the handguards, and they should protect my hands from rocks. I did encounter my hands getting hit with rocks last riding trip, so it's definitely a problem that needs to be solved, and I think these will do the trick nicely. So now we're going to go ahead and unbox the Acerbis Rally Pro handguard. I did get these in black, so it's going to match our bars, it's going to match our seat. It's obviously going to match the blue that's already on the quad. I think these are going to be really nice. They are pretty beefy, I'll say that. This plastic is no joke. I'm not sure what the material is. I'm assuming it's just plastic, but it's thick. And then also you have metal inserts. I don't know if that's steel or not, but has metal inserts which look high quality. And overall, these feel really rigid. I think once they're bolted to the machine, they're going to be unbreakable. So I'm excited about that. You do get a mounting kit. Sorry, that's upside down, but you do get a mounting kit with this, and that allows you to put these on your machine. Overall, I think it should be a pretty easy installation. The first handguards that I installed in the YFZ were very simple. They only mounted to, they did not mount like these. It's just one single mounting point, and this has two mounting points. So I think these are going to be a little bit more rigid, a little bit more sturdy. I'm excited. So next up, and I think this is probably the most exciting upgrade that we have for the YFZ so far. Alright, so by far the piece that I'm probably most excited about is this Hermosi high performance thumb throttle. This is the factory edition, and we have this in the blue colorway here. It looks amazing. Really high quality piece. Really cool piece, guys. This is the blue colorway. I'm not sure how well the blue is translating on the camera, but it is more of a teal color. It looks really nice. It should match our bars, our new Pro Taper bars, our grips, everything. It should match nicely, so I'm excited about that. But what makes me the most excited for this piece is its adjustability. Now, you can actually, once it's hard to demonstrate because it's in pieces right now, but when it's on the quad, you can actually customize it, meaning you can adjust the length of the thumb throttle. You can move it closer to your hand, you can move it further away depending on your ergonomics. But really nice piece. You can see there it just slides, and then there's multiple settings. You can move it closer, move it away. It's really an awesome piece. Overall, guys, I really do think this is going to be an awesome piece on the YFZ. Only time will tell. I'm not going to give you a review until I actually have some riding time with it. I'm not going to do any sort of in-depth review on the Hermosi just yet. I want to install it. I want to get some seat time with it. So be on the lookout for upcoming videos. I don't want to say if it's good or bad just yet, because I don't know. I need seat time. So I am super pumped to get this on the machine, get some riding done with it, see how it works for my situation. Like I mentioned, I'm unable to rotate my right hand, and that's affected my dexterity and my thumb strength and my hand strength in my right hand. So I think this will ultimately help me. Now, this might be overkill for most people. Most people don't have the problem that I have, but I really think this is going to change my experience with the YFZ. Very excited. Cable adapter, that is recommended if you have a YFZ450R. Make sure you get the cable adapter. I am really excited to get these pieces on the YFZ. I think it's going to transform the way the machine just feels overall. The place that you're touching the most on the machine, your hands are always on the bars and the throttle, so I want to make sure that I get this up to my specs. I want it to be comfortable. I want to be able to ride for longer periods of time, especially when we go on those longer riding trips. And yeah, I really think this is the next step in progression as far as my bar and control setup. Really pumped to get the Hermosi throttle and get some testing done with that. I don't know if it's going to be adequate for my needs. Like I mentioned, I am a little unique in the sense that I am unable to rotate my right hand, which has led to dexterity issues, etc. So I'm excited to see if the Hermosi just makes it just a little bit easier for me to control it. Not that like I was having a huge issue in the first place. Obviously, I'm able to ride without the throttle. So, but I'm really hoping that this just takes it up a notch for me. With that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know if you're excited for the next round of upgrades for the YFZ, and I'll keep you posted. I do need to get seat time on those, so I'm gonna install them, get some seat time, and then I'll hit you with some reviews. But with that being said, I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.